You will now only be allowed to leave your house for essential reasons. Oh, so I guess they're closing the shops then. In saying that, all businesses and shops will remain open. Oh. But let me be clear, browsing in shops is strictly prohibited and is not deemed essential. So the shops are closed. Now, essentially, essential items could be considered anything that you deem essential at any given time. Huh? So remember, stay at home. It's in your hands now, and we must do this to get over it together. Stay at home. Do not go out, and under no circumstances should you leave your house. Unless it's essential. What we want to focus on today is the transmissions in our society. Now we know that the virus transmits itself from one host to another, and we know that the Delta variant strain transmits more. It's more transmissionable. So, we need to focus on the fact that we know how it transmits and is transmitted. So, when it transmits, we want that to stop. So, if you are transmitting the virus, know that's the we don't want that to happen. Okay, we want the community transmissions to cease. Okay? I cannot stress this enough. You must stay at home and you must work from home. Oh, I guess they're finally closing non-essential workplaces then. However, if you can't work from home, you must go to work. Never mind. Now, if you don't feel comfortable going to work and you choose to stay home, your employer must respect that. Oh, that's great. But in that instance, we are offering no financial support. Or not. Now, I'll let Dr. Chant tell you about the transmission rates. Doctor, thank you. Okay, thank you, Premier. Now, what we're seeing is the community transmissions seem to be transmitting in workplaces. So, if you have to go to work, please don't transmit. Now, listening to the health advice, we can see that everybody should be staying home and should be working from home, that no one should be going out at all, okay? Unless, of course, if you've got to go to work.
Minister, would you be able to give us some insight on when the lockdown will end?
Well, I think what we need to consider is that we are in a lockdown at the moment, and that lockdown has been going for some time, and in the past we have been in lockdown. I can say for 100% certainty that in the past we have been in a lockdown.
Minister, can you please just answer the question? We need some clarity.
Sorry, let me finish, please. We are in a lockdown, and we have been in a lockdown, and the lockdown continuing is something, well, if the lockdown continues, obviously it means the lockdown will continue. So in the event that the lockdown continues, it means that all lockdown procedures will continue, and if it continues, that means it'll be the same lockdown as it is in the past, and has been in the past, and will be in the future. So what I'm trying to say is, when the lockdown continues, if it continues, is a lockdown, it will be locked down, okay?
Minister, can you also give us some idea on when we're going to receive more Pfizer?
I think I'll let the Premier answer that question. Good morning, everyone. Now, I would like to thank the 15 billion people who came out for testing yesterday. It is now 7 weeks into this lockdown, and slowly but surely, things are looking up. Oh, great, the cases must be finally going down. In saying that, yesterday was the worst day of the pandemic so far. What? Now, I cannot stress this enough. The only way out of this is for us to get jabs in arms. Yep, okay, anything, sign me up. We don't have heaps of vaccines available, so at the moment we're prioritising the elderly. Okay, fair enough. However, from the health advice we have received, we can see that the Delta variant does not discriminate and can affect all ages. So please get vaccinated. But you just said there's none available. We are relocating some vaccines from rural New South Wales so we can get everyone at the centre of the outbreak vaccinated. Oh, okay. However, those doses will be exclusively given to Year 12 students. Okay, yep, save the children. For us to quash this outbreak and get out of lockdown by September, it is of the utmost importance that all Australians, young or old, come forward to get the jab as soon as possible. Unless you're under 50 and then you'll have to wait.